All right. If you've had your Galaxy Watch 8 Classic for more than 5 minutes and you're still just checking your time and your heart rate, then you're missing so much cool stuff. Let's fix that. These are 20 features that make this watch real fun and actually useful. Let's get right into it. So the first thing we're gonna do is the double pinch gesture. Double pinch to go to next tile. Double pinch to go next tile. In order to do that, you go down here, settings, buttons and gestures, you go down to double pinch, and you can choose the next tile over here or next notification. I like to have next tile. So if your hands are busy, you got a coffee in your hand and this hand, or you got your groceries in your hand, you just double pinch, go to the next tile. So the next gesture is the knock gestures. You go like this twice and you go to the next settings or next app that you wanted to. So I set it up as stopwatch right here. So all I gotta do is do the knocking motion twice and boom, got my stopwatch. In order to do that, go down, settings, again, go to buttons, gestures, knock knock. Right now my knock knock is the open stopwatch. You're gonna have turn on flashlight, turn on water block, or to even open any other app you want. This feels very futuristic and oddly satisfying actually. You can also use double pinch for resuming, pausing stopwatch, playing the next song. You hit play, pausing and playing the song. Very futuristic, very satisfying. All right, the third thing I'm gonna show you is next time you play media on your phone, any music or videos or something like that, it'll just play on your wrist. Let's try that right now. We're gonna open up YouTube Music, we're gonna play a song, and as soon as you play the song, boom, plays up right on your wrist, just like that. You hit next on your phone, it goes next, and vice versa. And don't forget to use the pinch gesture to pause and play the music. You can also do that to change to the next song or the previous. Now the next thing I want to show you is swipe mode. You just go to your text messages, the keyboard opens up automatically. Tapping each letter in the screen is a pain in the ass sometimes, so now all you gotta do is swipe. So I'm gonna say hi, how are you? That's so much faster and so much more simpler. So there's a cool watch face that you can actually have your photos in the background change throughout the day, and to do that you go choose watch face, add the watch face, and it's called the photo stickers right here. You hit customize and you got to go on your phone now and customize it. First you pick it, you go to photos, you add photo, add on phone. So I have some images here, I'm going to choose them right now. I've chosen my images. It's uploading and adding images to my watch. Let's see, image transfer, receiving images from your phone. So cool. There's another way we can go directly. You can choose the images from your watch as well. You get your images in the background, and it's gonna go as time goes by. It'll just scroll through the images and you get through the day. Okay, number 6 is you can have a flashlight right on your finger. You hit one button and boom, and the flashlight is right here. So how to do that? You go to settings, you go to buttons and gestures, your action button. You can choose anything, water lock, camera control, but in my case I use flashlight. So I chose flashlight right here. As soon as I hit that, your flashlight is on, just like that. Number 7, we're gonna do adjustable button action on these, or here on these 2 buttons. You can adjust them. To do that, you go to settings, again, button gestures, home button, and you got the back button. So for my back button, I got to go to previous screen. This is the back button, and the home button, double press, go to the most recent app, and then long press Google Assistant. So let's try that. Long press it, there comes Google Assistant back. Double press most recent app. So if you're at a movie or something and you want to silently tell you what the time is, there's a way to do that, and this watch will vibrate to tell you the time. So every hour it'll vibrate once. Let's go to settings and accessibility. Once you go to accessibility, then you hit advanced setting. This is vibration. So when you turn on this feature, You get the current time with vibration. You got a theater. You don't want to make any noises. You don't want to make any sounds. You don't want to make any vibrations or have the screen light up. So you just swipe down. You hit that, sleep or theater. So you're getting a phone call like that and you're in the office. You're like, oh my God, what did I do? Someone's calling, you're trying to fumble your hands, trying to figure out. All you got to do is put your palm for 2 seconds and bam, the call is muted. That's all you got to do, guys. So the default vibration on the Galaxy Watch 8 is somewhat subtle. You can't really feel it that much. So in order to change this vibration, you hit down, you hold the volume button, you go vibrate, and you can change your vibration from short and strong to a long one or light. The intensity could be light or strong. So what you can do to change your vibration to long instead of short, and vibration intensity you can do strong. Right now the whole area is shaking when this happens. Or you can do light. The light one, it concentrates mainly on this area, but when you go strong, it's the whole wrist. You can feel it. You'll definitely not miss a beat. If you fall asleep and someone is calling you, then this is the best way to do it. So if you haven't been able to set up tiles, you're missing out big time. These tiles are very handy. They're quick and easy to find. And once you find them, you hit on them and boom, all the information is right there. In order to do that, you go like this, swipe all the way to the end, add the tiles. You have all these different options. Let's do a reminder tile. Just like that, your reminders are all here. Again, you want to add more. Then the other one you can do is your butt control. Now you hit back and you got these two tiles sitting right on top of each other. All right, let's get into the emergency part of this watch. It's always important to have some emergency backups and SOS messages sent in case of emergencies. So in order to do that, you go down to settings, safety and emergency, and you can actually send out messages in case of emergencies happening, such as hard fall detection, emergency sharing, wireless emergency alerts. Emergency sharing, you can share to your contacts. I have 2 contacts, for example. I'm going to say start right now, where may need emergency help. So right now, what happened is the other person on the other line got an emergency message. There is emergency sharing. Someone has gotten, this person is in my contact list. The cool thing is the drop pin shows the coordination and the address, and it shows where the person is needing an emergency assistant, which is really cool. This is one way. Now I'm going to show you the other one. If you hit this 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's calling 911. I want to stop that right now. That's another way of doing it. And another way, if you go to safety and emergency, the fall detection. I'm in construction sites all the time, so if I'm on the ladder, I fall down, I turn this thing on and it'll call the emergency button right away. So you have another option to prevent accidental emergency calls. You'll need to swipe the call button on the screen. So you can have this on, but in case of emergency, maybe you're knocked out, you can't even do that, so you just leave that off. Countdown is 10 seconds before it automatically calls the numbers. The warning sound will turn on. Here's the sound. It's pretty loud. All right, number 13, next one. You can control your camera via your watch. All you got to do is hit the camera control button, and there, this is my phone, and you guys can see me here. So all you got to do is hit this, 3, 2, 1, and here's the photo right here. Now here's the cool part. I can zoom in and zoom out with the bezel. Next thing we're going to show you is the orientation. You go to settings, you go to general, scroll down to orientation. Now your wrist, if it's on your left wrist, which mine is right now, setting on the left, button setting on the right. But let's say you want to switch it up to the other wrist. All you got to do is change the buttons. Now you have the fixed orientation right here. Alright guys, next thing I'm going to show you is heart rate zones, which is really cool. So let's say you want to go do a workout and you want to see which spectrum you're staying at on your heart zone. Right here, when you scroll down, it shows zone 1. And heart rate is 100 107 right now in zone 1. If you do want to keep an eye out on your heart rate, you always keep this zone on and it shows you in the bottom where you're at. So it'll just send you prompts and it'll keep telling you your heart rate zone without you checking out your heart rate. If you're running, it'll just say it out loud that heart rate zone is at 108, and right now my heart rate is at 112.
Heart rate 120 above zone 1.
Alright, so it'll keep on telling you what your heart rate is without even looking at the screen. So you got this mini screen. Obviously you're not going to be able to, you can use swipe to text, but the easiest way is to just use your voice. So just like that, you can use your voice message, voice to text, or voice messages. You can send a message to this person or use voice to text. There's a keyboard, guys. Too small, right? But don't worry, you can actually send your voice while using the app. Okay, so hey, how's it going? What's going on today? Everything good?
I'll be packing.
Bruh, it's that easy. So there's a thing called modes and routines. You go to settings, you can create your own modes. Basically what it does is you can have a mode for sleep or workout mode. You can create your own focus mode, gym mode, travel mode, or anything else you want to do. You can set your airplane mode on that, enable race to wake, show local time in another time zone, and do a bunch of other stuff. So in order to do that, you go to settings, you go to modes and routines, sleep, theater, driving, exercise, work, whatever. Let's do sleep mode. You turn on the sleep, and there's nothing to it. For sleep mode, it sets up right away. It was set up for 3 hours, but I can just change it or set it on my phone. Everything starts to go grayscale. Eye comfort shield is on. Do not disturb is on. You turn that on and it's on right now. All right, so there's another thing you can do, which is cool. I have Samsung SmartThings features. It's all my devices, lighting, my fridge, temperature, my cameras, everything is in here. All the modes, all routines, all devices. So all I can do is set the temperature in my room. Just from my phone, I can change the temperature. I can see the humidity, and actually I can even check my front door camera with this. And you can see the front door camera is right here live. And one of my favorites is a cool one where I know this watch screen is small and sometimes things are hard to see and you can't zoom in like this. Basically, there's no way by double tapping or anything. So all you got to do is go to settings, go to accessibility, advanced settings, vision enhancement, magnification on. Now you can tap, triple tap to zoom in, or you can adjust by pinching. So triple tap, zoom in, adjusting everything like that. You can zoom in all the way, I think, yeah. And there's a little note indication of where you are at in the screen right here on top. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. That's where it shows you are at in the screen. All right, the last thing, and number 20, is using Gemini. Simply just using Gemini is actually a good replacement of Bixby. I used to hate Bixby, and I think they're rolling it out slowly, even though I still see it here hidden under in the settings. I just don't like using Bixby. It feels like a very outdated assistant. But Gemini, on the other hand, is right here in front of you. So Gemini, what's going on?
Ukrainian President Zelensky is in Washington for talks with U.S. President Trump. Hurricane Aaron has...
Hey Gemini, what do you think of the Galaxy Watch 8?
The Galaxy Watch 8 has a new cushion-shaped design, a brighter display, and an updated...
So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. And that was the video for the 20 features that I feel like is one of the coolest features of this watch. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.